Good morning. It's Margaret at the University of Sewing. It's Facebook Live, and it's 2024. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I hope your New Year's Eve was very pleasant. I know we had a great time. It has been a whirlwind. Do I feel like I had a vacation? No, not really, but I had a lot of nice visits with family and friends, and I hope you did too. All right, so let's get started off with a nice giveaway today. This is a collection. It's called Sew and Sew Fat Quarter Bundle, and this is normally a $21 bundle, and it's got all kinds of sewing related themed fabrics. So here we have black and white sewing tools, we have some buttons, we have some really cute ladies dressed in beautiful dresses, some pins, some great Alexander Henry fabric with sewing tools on it. Then we have some more Michael Murphy with cute little high-heeled shoes, and finishing it up with cute bags and glasses and shoes. So, beautiful bundle. Would you like to win it? Do you know what to do? Well, the way you win our bundles is very simple. All you have to do is go ahead and go on your Facebook feed. You're looking at me right now. Underneath should say the word share. Click on that button. Then that will share it with your family and friends. And then we will go ahead and how do we know you did that? Well, you're going to have to help us because most of us have our privacy settings set up in such a way that you need to let us know.
You mean like Donna?
Donna already did it, I'll bet.
Kathy and Debbie.
Well, welcome, guys. I'm so glad you're here. So what they did was they wrote the word shared in the comments. That way we know you have shared. And like I said, you can be entered into a drawing to win this lovely bundle. So I want to make sure that you all have a chance. So make sure you hit that share button, go ahead and I'm going to just tell you, with you guys doing this, we are having more and more people know about us. We're being more successful. We ended up 2023. It was a wonderful year for us. We grew a lot. We were hearing from different places that some people didn't grow last year. We grew, and we are so grateful, even with all of the craziness of price hikes, freight going up, all these things, we've done very well, and that's because of you. I also think that we have something really wonderful going on right now that makes shopping for a sewing machine so much easier now. Are you interested in a machine? Now, I know those three lovely ladies have probably bought what they need for the moment, but we have some great fabrics and some great accessories for them. But if you are in the market shopping for a sewing machine, I want to make sure that you know what this is like coming to shop here. So you walk in the door, we say hello to you, and we ask if there's something in particular we can help you with. Then look at this place. You can now sit down and you can start sewing with any machine that you think you might be interested in. Is that not just the best? Because the fact of the matter is, if you don't like sewing on it, it doesn't matter how expensive or not expensive a machine is. If you don't like it, it's not any fun. So I want to make sure that we point out some fantastic deals for you in the month of January. So let's start off with the $435. The $435 right now is only going to be $14.99. You cannot beat this machine for the pricing. It is just a fantastic deal. And this gets you in even under the price of a Bernina $335. So if you are thinking you need a machine to take with you to your retreats, are you thinking that you have a grandchild that you're wanting to put in a Bernina, but you know they're expensive and you're worried about the price? That $435 at $14.99 is just amazing. And you know what? It's got the jumbo bobbin. It has speed control. You know, it's got the wonderful touch screen to make everything really easy. And I'm just telling you, it's a 5.5 millimeter machine. And if you are wanting, maybe you're wanting a 5.5 millimeter machine, maybe you have a 9 millimeter machine, and there's times where you want a 5.5 millimeter machine. The narrower feed dogs are what you want. This is a great way to have that machine too. All right, guys, look at the pretties up here. We have some great deals for you. We have got the 475. It is only $25.99 right now. And that includes the bag. It includes the beautiful case that goes over top of it. I think we can maybe show them that. I think it might be in here. We're gonna look. No, it's not. But look how much space you have. Look how pretty the case is. Don't you need a sweet little machine like this? But maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you have a 7 series with the 9 millimeter feed dogs, and you want to have that same exact machine, but in a smaller size so you can take it to retreats and classes. We have a deal on the 570 Kaffe. Now, it's not in the shop right at the moment, but I'm going to be getting them, so don't worry about that. So check out this. You can get the 570 Kaffe with embroidery module for $58.99. It's going to come with your bags. It's going to come with a beautiful case. It's going to come with your module, and it comes with a group of stabilizer and thread. You are going to be totally set up. But if you've been looking and you hadn't made up your mind yet, but you were thinking you wanted an embroidery machine and you wanted something bigger that would fit that maxi hoop, the 770 Kaffe is just the deal for you. You can get that all right now for $9,199. It is such a great deal. You're going to save almost $2,000 on it, and you are going to be able to get creator software. You're going to be able to get the Kaffe machine, the module, and if Dave will let me get here for just a second, you get special Kaffe designs. How cool is that? 8 pages of them, guys. Look at those beautiful flowers. Don't you want to be able to embroider all of that? So if you haven't seen it, oh my gosh, those quilting designs are so cute. Look at this. We have to stitch that out. That's beautiful. Okay, so if you haven't looked yet, we are going to be doing a Black Bobbin Mastery class on the embroidery, on the sewing. So I want to make sure that you get those on your calendar, but if you've already taken them, make sure you call the shop to sign up. That way we won't charge you anything for it. So if you want to come back to like the embroidery class, you want to come back to the Black Bobbin sewing part of the class, you want to come back for those, make sure that you get on the calendar. Give us a call. We'll sign you up. If you've already taken it, no problem. Just let us know and we will sign you up for free. Really cool couple of classes coming up. Or I should say clubs, because that's really what they are. We are going to be doing a Bernina V9 software class that is going to be 6 classes that Bernina's offering with Debbie Lashbrook. Those of you who have been doing the software classes, those are a continuation of what she's done, but this is going back to basics. This is going to be really good for most of you because when we started doing the software classes, we had to start where Bernina was at, and it was at a pretty advanced level. This is going to be going back to those basics to learn the software. Make sure you understand the basic software information. But then we're adding 4 more classes that Alice is going to do, and she's going to go over other things that software can do. So over the year, you are going to get 10 different classes. It's a club kind of atmosphere, and guess what? You can do this in person or via Zoom. So go on to universityofsewing.com, pull up the January calendar, and on January 15th at 10:30 a.m. is when our first one of these classes are. Go ahead and click on that. That link will take you to the actual class description. You can see what all the different classes are going to be, and you can make up your mind if you want to take and do that particular class. You can get a better deal buying the whole thing for the whole year. And if you don't want to buy the whole thing and you only want to do individual classes, that's available also. Now, there's also another really fun class coming up. No matter what machine you have that has an embroidery unit, doesn't matter if it's a Bernina or not, we're going to be doing our embroidery fun club again. Now, some of you did that last year, and hopefully you will think that it was enough fun that you want to join in again. All new projects. And Alice has put together, again, 10 classes. You are going to be able to come in, set up for your embroidery. You go ahead and you're going to get a free design with the class, and you are going to learn a new skill set. She has got those all listed out. The first one of those is at 10 o'clock on the 17th of January. That is a Wednesday morning. Now, she's going to do these in the morning because we had a lot of requests to do these during the week. Turns out that some of you've got grandkids and you want to go to their games. So we're going to do it during the week, and we're going to do it in the morning on both the software and on the embroidery. These are all going to be recorded. Excuse me, I'm not sure about the Embroidery Fun Club, if that's recorded. I know the software one is going to be recorded. The really great part about this is that you'll have a recorded class that you can watch over and over again for 2 years. This is part of the deal on this, is that it's the classes that we get from Bernina. You will be able to watch those for 2 years into the future. So if you don't have time to work on that project, or you want to go back and do a refresher, you're going to have access to that. So you will have that on Bernina's Skill Hub, and that will be available to you. For the Embroidery Fun Club, it's a little different. I think what Alice can do for you if you can't make a class on that one is she'll be able to send you the design and send you the handout for that. So I think that will be available to you. We're going to be doing Bernette mastery classes. I want to make sure that those of you who have Bernette 77s and 79s, we have got a mastery class coming up on the 17th. Don't miss it. You will learn so much, and that make that machine so much easier for you to use. Please come to that. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about, I feel like I'm missing.
How about the Bernettes?
The Bernettes. Let's go and talk about the Bernettes. All right. There's so much to talk about right now, guys. Check out these cute little Bernettes. We have 2 Bernettes here. They both have top-loading bobbin systems, so if you like that, this is a great deal for you. The 37 is only $399, guys. This is a great, great deal. That is a couple $100 off of the normal price on this. You've got needle up and down. You can start the sewing right here in the front. You have got all the things, a knotting feature, and you've got a nice little touch screen that you can do everything. You can store all of your onboard tools right here. It is a great machine, fabulous price point, free arm on it. Thank you, Dave, for reminding me to show people that. So you've got a free arm, and this is one of those kind of machines that if you've got a grandchild or maybe a son or a daughter that wants to get into sewing, you've got a limited budget, nice machine. Electronic, does a whole lot of what you're gonna need. But you know what? If you have the money, going up to the 38 is pretty fun. So this one is now normally, it's over $800, and right now this is priced at $599. So again, you get the free arm, so easy to get that on and off. You've got the onboard tools, but now you get the cutting feature. The cutting feature is so fun, and that's really kind of one of those unusual things in this price point to get that. So you've got the cutting feature, needle up and down, a double needle setting. You've got a knotting feature, your reverse, and your go button right there too. I had a customer this machine was such a godsend for her because she had really bad arthritis. And so for her, everything on top with the top loading bobbin, the cutting feature, and being able to go ahead and do all of that right from the front of the machine. And this was in her price range. So that was really cool. So if you have someone who you want to go ahead and get started into your, getting into your hobby, your sewing hobby, this is a great way to do that. So we have that going for you right now. It's only the month of January though. So if you think one of those two machines are going to be a really great deal for you, don't sit on that. We've got several in stock right now, but once they're gone, I will be able to order them, I'm sure, but I don't know when they get in here, so I can't promise on that. But again, really good deals on that. 400, 600, very, very, very economically priced machines, and they do a lot. The buttonholer on that little Bernette 38, fabulous. You will love it. Works like very much like the Berninas do. So very nice machine. So let's go ahead and talk. Where did our 735 end up, Dave? Think. Is it over on this side? It's over on this side. Come on. All right. So how about a 735? You know what's really interesting is every once in a while Bernina does some stuff and you almost have to go, oh my goodness. So what they've done is on this machine right now, when you purchase it, you are going to get a gift with purchase. So you are going to get a 37 foot with it. You are going to get a walking foot with it. And I don't have the paper in front of me and I don't remember there's one. Oh, I feel like there's one of the big books with it too. Maybe the big book of machine quilting. I'm not sure. So we'll have to go look. But there are 3 gift with purchases with this. I believe it is one of the big books. And you know me, guys. I don't care which big book. If you want one of the other big books, that'll all be fine. So we have this lovely machine. You can get the walking foot for free. You get a 37 foot for free. And what a nice deal on that. So
you can't forget, though, too, that you can embroider with the 735.
You can embroider with the 735.
And we could make a deal on a module, couldn't we?
I can certainly make a deal on a module. If you're looking for embroidery too with that, that's pretty cool. Also, there is a binder foot that will work with this machine. It'll work with any of your machines, I'm going to guess. And the binder feet are on sale for 25% off right now. So you might look at those. We'll go ahead and I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't tried the binder foot yet, but I'm going to try the binder foot this week. And if it's like everything else about Bernina, see, I think the reason I've been afraid to try the binder foot is that I'm going to fall in love with it. And I don't own one yet. So I'm afraid that what's going to happen is I'm going to fall in love with it and I'm going to need it. So we'll try it out this week. I'm going to get Dave to take a video and we'll figure it out and see if we think it's something that we want to really push for you guys. But they're on sale. Some of you have used them and come back and just told me you didn't know how life ever existed before it. So we have to do something. But I want to make sure that everybody knows a couple of things we still have available. If you haven't done it yet, we have got still the holiday sale going on our Eversewn embroidery thread. If you already own an embroidery unit, look how big these are. These are normally $200. I've got them set up at $99.50. And look at all the threads you can get. And there's 3 different colorways. So, do you need some embroidery thread? This is a great deal. And you know, most of these, I even have multiple boxes of it. So if you want to get 2 boxes, I'm pretty sure we can help you out with that. So it would keep you in embroidery thread for a long time. If you're going to do the Embroidery Fun Club, maybe this is a great way to do your embroidery thread. So I'm going to go back to classes for just a second because I didn't cover everything. Do you want a BSR? Have you used it? I know you haven't used it because we have not really done a great job on having classes on that. But that is no longer true. We have some classes for you. If you would like to learn how to use your BSR, we are going to have a class next Friday morning at 10:30, and Denise is teaching it. So Denise is back teaching with us, and she is going to be able to show you how to use that BSR and make it work wonderfully for your sewing machine. What do you need? You need your machine, and you need your BSR. Now, I do have one student that I offered to let her use my BSR for the class so that she can try it out, because she was looking at that BSR. She didn't get one with her sewing machine, and she's thinking maybe she needs a BSR. So she will be coming in to do that. If you're in that position, I do believe I have a couple of BSRs here that we can let you use. So if you need a BSR to try it out and see if you want to spend the money on it, remember when you come to a class here, the day of the class, anything you buy, we take 20% off of any regular priced item. Now, you can't double dip. You can't get an extra 20% off of clearance or something like that. But we have a whole bunch of new fabrics on sale. We put a bunch of new things in clearance. We put a bunch of things on sale from Christmas. We also have a lot of wonderful new things. Is anybody seeing this gorgeous group of fabric right here? This will be on, I will be showing these off on Facebook Live tomorrow. So if you haven't done that yet, if you haven't taken a BSR class yet, you should do this. This is going to be a lot of fun. I would tell you about the roller work class happening after it, except for it's full. You need to make sure you sign up for these classes pretty quickly because they go. So don't forget about, we have a rotary cutter class coming up. Do you have a friend who's wanting to get into quilting? Maybe they've never taken a rotary cutter class before. Cheryl's doing a rotary cutter class Tuesday, and that is going to be so much fun. You should definitely have your friend sign you up, or if you need to do it, sign up. You will learn some great tips and tricks, some safety tips, some great ways to hold your hand and be able to cut things well. It really will help you, I promise. Everybody who's taken it has come up to me afterwards and said they were really helped with that class. And then follow that up with going to the Quilting 101 class. So if that friend of yours who's not done any quilting yet, but they're interested, let them know. They can call us here if they want to ask any questions. But the really great part about all of this is that these classes, we have, I don't know, I mean, we are just blowing up the world with lots and lots of classes. And again, the easiest way to look through all the classes and figure out if they're going to work on your time schedule and so forth is go to the calendar. All you have to do is go to University of Sewing. There's a classes button. If you look at that, there's a drop-down menu that says calendar. Click on the calendar. Then all the calendars, they list all the different classes, but they have a link to the actual class, which is a full description, what supplies you need, what skill level you should probably be at to do them. And if you have any questions, we're here. Rachel's here with me today, so we will get you taken care of quickly and it will all work, and then we will be able to go ahead and help you out and get you signed up for whatever you want. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow morning for Facebook Live.